Hello, fellow peers. Welcome to our presentation. I, Bree Truscott, Kaynat Fatema, and Leeane Gentsch are pleased to present to you our inquiry plan, which is based on the Kath Murdoch model, which leads students to create a final assessment piece, a multimedia presentation on the sustainability topic. In designing this inquiry for Year 6 students, the goal was to develop a project which assists students to become active and informed citizens who participate in and sustain Australian society. We chose to focus on the big idea that develops students' conceptual understanding of their rights and responsibilities as Australians. Therefore, we have decided upon the big idea, the Australian citizen, rights and duties. We began by looking at the Year 6 curriculum. By utilising the civics and citizenship aspect of the humanities and social sciences curriculum, we found there is a huge scope to incorporate many other key learning areas in this inquiry unit. We aimed to develop skills of inquiry and understanding, along with the appreciation of diverse values, principles and perspectives, increase intercultural understanding, as well as foster responsible participation. In addition to the humanities and social sciences curriculum, we have incorporated various aspects of the mathematics, arts, English and digital technologies curriculums, along with cross-curriculum priorities and general capabilities. This interdisciplinary approach provides the students with an authentic learning experience, which encourages them to create tangible, useful and meaningful outcomes through their personal learning.
Throughout the inquiry cycle, we incorporated a variety of hands-on experiences and real-world learning. We aim to provide students with the opportunity to develop their inquiry skills and harness their conceptual understandings. We proposed a rich task which is based on the learning from each stage. We wanted to make sure students make use of HAS inquiry skills and reflect upon inquiry learning model. We were mindful of making this summative assessment valid, fair and measurable. Hence, we suggested a student-oriented multimedia presentation outlining the sustainable government initiatives and how students as individuals can act upon those initiatives to make society a better place to live in. For our assessment, we used the PowerPoint presentation because its user-friendly and interactive nature enables students to incorporate multimodality in a fun and engaging way. This presentation would help students to consolidate their understanding, share innovative ideas, and use their critical and creative thinking skills. We hope you will like our final assessment piece as follows.
Water Sustainability, an ETSI Perspective by Leeane, Gentsch, Kaynat, Fatema and Bree Truscott. What is water sustainability? Water sustainability is best defined as being able to provide an adequate supply of water and at an acceptable quality. In adopting any water sustainability program or initiative, it is important that it is done so in a manner that the water is provided to address the specific needs of a particular region, without compromising the ability to provide the same quality and quantity of water for future generations. Why is water sustainability important? Water sustainability is important to survival in the modern world for many reasons. Failure to implement initiatives that are supportive of water sustainability will result in a decline to socio-economic development, the health of our natural ecosystem, and even the survival of the human race. Sustainable water practices are essential to ensuring the production and preservation of community benefits and services. It is essential that global citizens acknowledge that water sustainability contributes towards climate change and directly influences the well-being of the climate, humans, and the environment. Government initiatives. There are many government initiatives that have been implemented to assist water sustainability efforts on a global scale. In Australia, water sustainability efforts are of high importance as respect and acknowledgement of the Indigenous or Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples must be applied. Due to the effect that European colonisation had on Indigenous lands and waters, the Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organisation, or CSIRO, works closely with Indigenous peoples to ensure that scientific methods have a harmonious relationship with the traditional landowners. To ensure that this relationship between Indigenous and scientific approaches is beneficial to the sustainability of water, the CSIRO works closely with local Indigenous peoples to help protect natural water resources through the development of culturally appropriate policies and procedures. Appropriate management of water resources ensures that Indigenous enterprise is not negatively affected, that both Indigenous and non-Indigenous community members socially benefit from this management, and in doing so contribute to the protection of sustainable water resources for present and future generations. Our group advises that for a successful implementation of water sustainability methods as individual Australian citizens, we must make a conscious effort to implement the findings of initiatives such as those established and supported by the CSIRO into our daily lives. By establishing methods of water conservation similar to those used by the CSIRO and Indigenous Australians, we will be making positive movement towards protecting our water supplies for current and future generations by using less water with minimal wastage. Our group found the making of this presentation to be an interesting experience. We considered a balanced use of text and images. We worked hard on our voiceover. Multimodality is a concept we use to enhance the work we submitted for assessment, as it includes the use of voiceover, images, sounds, and text. Whilst experienced in the use of PowerPoint, our group found it interesting to use it to present our research regarding government initiatives aimed at water sustainability, as it allowed us to put on show the collection of factual data collated from our research, including that of government initiatives aimed at supporting water sustainability practices and procedures. We ensured that we maintained an ATSI perspective to reflect the importance of the lands and the waters that are deeply respected by Indigenous Australians.
Thank you for your time and attention.